Need some more cities on the map. I get stuff for cities. Ooh, they're gonna place a forest on the map, which doesn't help us. This space over here is reserved for a particular card, as is this one, and Noctis City. All right. Ore processor, 4 energy can become, no. Nitrogen-rich asteroid will raise the temperature, give you 2 terraforming points, and give you a plant or 1 plant production, or if you have 3 plant tags, 4 plant production. Heat trappers, lower your heat production by 2 and raise your energy by 1, and you lose a point. Rad suits, there need to be 2 cities, and you get to raise your money by 1, and you get a point. That's not terrible. Do you have anything? Do I even have, how many plant? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have 3 plant tags, so I'm gonna get this. Dink. I still need a way to make more microbes. My ants are hungry. They need more microbes that are expendable from other sources, not my regolith eaters. Okay, so we have 28 money, which is pretty cool. We could use this to increase our money even more. We could use this to increase our plant production, which we could then use to increase our money production with the catapult. Same with the bushes, though. Bushes would improve. Grass costs 10. Bushes cost 9. And 9 plus 16 is 24. I think we're going to do that. So we're going to play bushes. 2 plant production and 2 plants in hand. And then we will play electro catapult. I'm going to spend money on it because I could spend steel on it, but steel with this is worth 7 instead of 2. It's going to lower my energy production by 1, but I think that's fine. I think that's just fine. Man, their plant production's at 3. I probably can't be angry that they're not producing any microbes because I'm pretty sure I have most of the microbe production cards at this point. Let's gobble them up. I'm a regolith eater. I don't know what a regolith is either. I should be Googling a lot of this stuff to find it out. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to add 2 microbes to regolith eaters so that we can use it to raise the oxygen. And let's go ahead and do that before I forget that that's the plan, before I eat all of them up. We'll do that, and that'll raise it. Wonderful. That's a good one. They got an animal and plants. Okay. Looking at our actions, we are going to want to use this to feed ants. And then nitrite reducing bacteria, we will add a microbe on the card because there's none on there. So in 3 turns, we'll be able to get a terraforming rating. Now, once the oxygen is maxed out, we can use that card with the regoliths to just, or whatever the other one is. What is it? The extreme cold fungus? Yeah. To just push them over. Now, we're not going to want to eat any of the microbes, I don't think, this turn. But we do want to sell one of our steel for 7 money. And then we need to take a little peeksy poo here. We could get grass, which isn't a terrible idea. I'm not ready for the medical lab because I still have at least these two to get out. And I'm not ready for worms because I would like to have how many? Oh, that's resources. How many microbe tags am I at? 5. Actually, that's not. I would need 2 more microbes. Let's just go ahead and do grass. And then next turn, we'd be able to place a forest, which will be pretty useful. All right, pass. I do want to pass. Thank you for asking. God, they're still very far ahead of us. Yipes. Yipes, because I got all those points. That's okay. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Ooh. Mangrove lets you build a forest in a space reserved for an ocean. Water splitting plant lets you turn 3 oxygen or 3 energy into raising the oxygen 1 space. 7 money for an energy production. That's really nice. And this, you need to have played a Jupiter tag, and this is a beam from a thorium, I don't know, laser? Asteroid? I don't even know. Which raises your energy production and your heat production by 3 each, which is very nice, but very expensive. Do I want any of these? I don't hate space mirrors. Because it's cheaper than the 11 to boost your energy. All right, so we can build a forest, which I definitely am going to want to do. But I also want to wait and see if they're going to build a forest. Because I could conceivably raise the temperature, or raise the oxygen 1, 2. Because I can do it with the regolith eaters. So if I had 2 there, I can regolith eat and place my forest. But I kind of want this bonus, so I don't want to push up there while this doofus could possibly build 2. So let's take another one of our actions. Let's sell another steel. I'm gonna eat that microbe. I'm gonna eat that microbe. I'm gonna eat that microbe. I'm gonna eat that cute little tardigrade. I'm gonna eat him. You see that little tardigrade? Yes. Good. Now my ants have something to eat. All right. So let's do that. Ants. Attack. Yums. Look at that sweet little tasty face. Beautiful. All right, and then, since I don't have to worry about that anymore, I will use this to add to nitrite reducing bacteria. Raising the temperature. Interesting. I wonder if that affects my plans. Oh, you know how they're doing it? Their corporation's ability is once per generation, when they raise their terraforming rating from doing one of these things, they can pay 3 money to do it again. Cheeky so-and-sos. What am I looking for here? If anything new has come about because of that move, I could play this to place an ocean. Otherwise, nothing else of interest. I probably will end up placing an ocean with this. I like that idea. Okay. Let's keep running through this. There we go. Now remember, I'm hesitant. I'll do 1. Raise the oxygen 1. I really want to build a city there. See, they raised the oxygen 1. They built a city there. Oh, that's good. That means I get money and I get an animal. I got a pet because they built a city. But I kind of want to build a city here. Plus, it goes well because I could build a forest there. I have enough to build a city. I don't think I have any. I could build the capital. After another ocean is placed, I could build a capital. That's not where I'd want to build it. Do I want a standard project, a city? I do. I'll build it there, which will give me points for those. I got a plant. I got a pet, which is very nice. And I'm loath to play this just yet because I want to see if they're going to raise the oxygen 1 more level. So, are there any other actions I can take over here? It looks like I've taken them all. Wonderful. So we will skip our second turn and see what they do. They raise the temperature. They love that temperature. And I have 6 money, which I don't think I can do much with my cards. Space mirrors. Space mirrors. No. I'll just pass. And they will go next. We're really neglecting the oceans. Hope I get some microbe cards. Nope. This plantation is fine. It's a name that's not great. Oh yeah, mine. All right. Martian Rails is fun. You spend an energy and you get a money for each city on Mars' surface. So, for goods and guys. All right, we'll buy those 3 cards. Yipers. All right. I'm gonna eat that microbe. And they're raising the temperature again, of course. Beep, beep, beep. I'm going to eat that tardigrade before he can do anything with it. And then I'm going to... Am I going to do a plant right now? Oh, I could do plantation and my forest. Okay, so I'll wait for that. I'll just do space mirrors because I definitely am going to want that energy production for that card that I got. You know, that one card that I got. They raise the oxygen. Excellent. We too shall raise the oxygen. Place it there. Yum, yum, yum. And so that raised the oxygen, which also raised the temperature, which was good. If we can raise the temperature 2 steps, we would get to place an ocean. Oh, dang. I forgot we had this. Oh, because we haven't been able to play it. Oh. Martian rails, that's what we wanted to play. We have capital, which wants to be next to oceans. And I kind of want to build capital like right here. Because it would be next to 3 oceans. You see. So, okay. What order do I want to do this in? I should probably do worms this turn. Start getting that plant production. I want to do titanium mine, start getting that titanium production. To what end? Probably this end. Plantation. Plantation can wait. Martian rails is good. Fusion power is good. We're getting close to where we can play birds and fish. We're just 1 temperature away from being able to play fish, which will be really good. Okay, so with this in mind, I'm not going to do any of my actions or my things because I don't want to think about them. I'm going to add 1 symbiotic fungus to regolith eaters. Oh, dang. He got 2 milestones. I wasn't even paying attention. The gardener and the terraformer. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. Could have had builder. Oh well. Oh well. More points for the robot. Okay, so let's do regolith eaters for oxygen. Hello. Hello for oxygen. And then we will do extreme cold fungus and the microbes for nitrite reducing bacteria or no, we'll put them on the regolith eaters for next time. For next round. All right, and then we will use nitrite to go up on the terraforming. Like so. And then we will celestial to go up in energy, which works out nicely. And I think then we've done all of our actions, which we have. So let's look at our cards. I can't believe we still have so many cards. We could do 2 oceans. We could do a single ocean. We could do just plain money. I feel like I'm more inclined to do oceans. So I could do the oceans and the titanium mine. That's what we'll do. So titanium mine, which will raise our titanium production by 1. And we'll do the double ocean. And we will place them. So now ocean placement is interesting. I mean, kind of. You still get the bonus under it. Again, oceans aren't owned by anybody, but whenever you build adjacent to an ocean, you get 2 money. So placing here, I'm going to get 2 plants and 2 money, which is pretty fun. And then anything I build here will get that same. Would get 4 money, which is great. Oh, I could build a... I'm going to save that. I'm not ready for that. I do want to pass. Thank you. I get to go first this turn. And that might be important. So remember, I want to build my capital here. And I would like to do, I should have built my oceans around there. That was silly. I could build another ocean with this. A corporate stronghold, -2 points. No, thank you. 6 electricity for a science research. And a science resource is worth 2 points per science resource. Oh, here we go. This is worth a point per card that you have a Jovian tag on. We've not been going for Jovian tags. That is a very winning strategy to go for, though. Because usually those cards are high valued and powerful. I kind of like the idea of the physics complex, I'm not going to lie. If I could get up to 6 energy. It's a little bit late in the game, but that could still be some good points. Oakley doke. So we want to make oceans, and so we could make 1 cheap ocean and then build the capital. Greater than or equal to 4. Why can't I build the capital? Because I don't have 2 energy production. I have to lose 2 energy production. Money would go up by 5. Maybe I wait on the capital. Maybe I wait. Okay, well, let's start doing this. We'll add 2 resources to regular theaters. Already have 2, so we'll add 2 to nitrite reducing bacteria. And we'll use the regular theaters to raise the oxygen, which should allow us to play birds. No, birds are 13, I think. Oh, I wanted livestock. Animals. I need predators so I can eat those cows. All right, so we'll build this. How am I going to want to do this? Because if I want the capital to be here, well, I guess if the capital is there. Capital doesn't care about. I want to build a city here. All right, we'll build a green space there. And I don't think I have a generic capital, like a city building. I don't. So we'll do a city from here because I don't want them to take my space. Like so. Because then if I do a plant there, probably not ideal. All right, we got another pet. We got some money. We can play birds this time. I'm going to eat that tardigrade. They have predators. But I'm pretty sure their predators are just going to eat their own livestock. I don't think I have any animals that can be eaten yet. No, I only have pets. Pets can't be eaten because the people protect them. That means I don't want to get birds just yet. I mean, I definitely want to play birds. But he's going to eat my birds. That big old bear is going to eat my birds. Interesting. Oh, fusion power will help with the physics complex. So I need to be making 7 energy a turn. It's my goal to be able to get these 2 cards. It's too far in the game for that to work, I think. But we'll see. Okay, let's sell. Oh, let's sell a steel. And increase our energy production. Trees are good. Oof, he's got a lot of plants. Oof. Okay, and then we will do this to add to nitrite reducing bacteria, which we will then do this to raise our terraforming prowess by 1. So if I could raise the temperature by 1, I would also be able to place an ocean. So I'm going to eat some tardigrades. I don't think any of these will let me raise the temperature. That will, but it's far too expensive. These are going to be useless next turn when that's maxed out. Maybe not useless. I can still use them for points, I guess. I think I need to do this. And spend my last steel on it. Or I can sell a card and not have to spend my last steel. Do I see any? The business network I'm never going to use. Let's do that. Let's do a standard project. Let's sell a card. Let's sell the business network. And then we will play when it's my turn. Nitrophilic moss. Fusion power. One short. I mean, I'll be able to do that next turn at least. Let's skip the rest of my turn and see what happens. Make sure I took all my actions. All right. I'll pass. Production. I like this. This is if I spend 5 heat, I either get 4 plants or 2 animals. I'm going to take that for my birds because I know that the predator is just going to eat my birds or my fish. I think I can play either one now. Ganymede, I'm not too interested in. Lightning Harvest. No, I'm just going to take those two. And let's see what happens. It's weird they didn't raise the temperature. Because they definitely could. I'm going to use an asteroid to raise the temperature, which lets me place an ocean. I will place there. And then for my second action, birds or fish? They both are nice. I should play both of them this turn. What was the other thing I wanted to do? Martian rails. Let's do Martian rails first. It'll get me 4 money. Wow, that's a good asteroid. A lot of stuff. That's nice. That's nice for you, Purple Robot. I hope that works out for you. More so than it clearly already has. Okay, so we're going to come down here. We're going to wait on that. We're going to spend... I guess we could spend a plant. No, we'll sell our steel. For 7 money. And then we will use... Oh no, we're waiting on that. Remember what you said. We're going to add 2 to the regolith eaters. I don't know how good this new microphone is. I don't know if you can hear my stomach rumbling, but if you can, I apologize. Okay, so let's use the regolith eaters to raise the oxygen. And then we're going to place this forest here, which will get us 4 money, remember, because it's adjacent to 2 oceans. And that'll raise the oxygen, and that'll max out the oxygen. Boom. That's 1 step done of terraforming Mars. There's not much left in the game. Oh, he did the banker award, which is money production, which is interesting because he's only producing 5. I feel like... I know it might be weird that I'm assuming that the robot is a he. I don't... I don't know why I've personified it as such. You can read into it what you want, though. I'm not bothered. Let's do birds. And they're gonna eat some of his plant production, which makes me happy. And then we're going to... Oh yeah, we gotta eat that tardigrade. Num 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 num. Hmm. So we want to add this one probably here. That's where we'll put the ones from next time. And then let's eat some more of the robot's plants. Num 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 num. For my fish. Yay! So once they pass, that's great because that means that they can't eat my stuff anymore. They can't eat my animals. So I can, with reckless abandon, make a bird and make a fish. I mean, you see how quick I am to eat those tardigrades. That's what that predator would like to do to my precious birds and fish. We're going to use this one to add a resource to the nitrite reducing bacteria. And then we have 4 money left. I don't think there's anything we can do with 4 money. Ooh. Yes. We will do local heat happing. Well, hang on. Not yet. Because when this energy converts through like this, we will have enough to raise the temperature. And we're going first next turn. So that'll be good for us. So we're not going to use that just yet. What we are going to do, there's an action we forgot to take. And it is Martian rails. So there are 5 cities on Mars. So we get 5 money through Martian rails. And maybe that will change what we can do. It will. Yes, perfect. We're going to play nuclear power so that we can get up on this, up on that, and then that will make a big difference in our life in the future. Make sure we have no more actions. We don't have much of a future to be worried about at this point, though, but it's still good to try to max things out at the end, of course. You don't want to just quit. All right, let's see. Production. I can't believe my money's only at 2 production. That's so gross. That's so bad. All right. Let's see. Please let me get protected habitats. Nope. All right. So this lowers the cost of any card with a space tag by 2 and gives 6 production in energy. You do need to have 5 science tags though. And I have 4, so that's not great. This gives 2 points, 2 terraforming points for 13. And that's not terrible. I'm going to take that in case there's a point where I have money and don't know what to do with it. Algae. I'm not going to take it. I want to, but I'm not going to take it. And I'm not going to take heat production. All right. We're only taking 1 card for once. So we're going to go first. So we're going to raise the temperature. And I'm debating whether or not to try to raise it again. If we use this, that's almost all of our money. Are we at 3 plant tags? Oh, we're only at 2. No. Still, if we played it, it would stop them from being able. I don't care. I don't care that much about stopping them. Strip mine's useless though, since the oxygen's already maxed out. Bum 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 bum. We're gonna want to do physics complex at least once this game. Fine, whatever. Let's just play that right now. Huh. They didn't raise the temperature. I feel like that's a programming error. I feel like their decision tree should have made them like finish that off first. Maybe they thought since I didn't have any more, like based on what they can see, there was nothing I could do. I don't know. So I could still do that. No, I couldn't. Well, 9, 21. So if I have a plant card that would only cost me 5, I could still do it. And I don't have a plant tag that's only going to cost me 5. Cool. So let's do this stuff. Let's add 2 microbes tonight. Well, you know what? I only need to add 1 to raise that. So let's add 2 to the ants. Let's get a little point going there. And then we'll add 1 to nitrite. Heat, stored heat. That's what the new award is for. I'm going to sell a plant for 7. And then I will finally do that. Make a science resource. Finally, they max that out. I don't think they'll be able to do all of the oceans this turn, so there should still be 1 more turn. I hope. Let's use this to raise that by 1. Yes, please, and thank you. And let's eat a tardigrade. How do you have so many tardigrades? Made 1 ocean. Yeah, they can't afford to do. Dadgum, landlord. They can't afford to do 4 more oceans, so we're good. Actions. I don't care about regular theaters anymore. Martian rails I am potentially interested in because I kind of want to play the capital. So we're going to play the capital there. Should have built another ocean first, because then I would have gotten more money from playing it, but it's fine. Like if I had played this first. Okay. But I can play that next time. This time, I should do... Oh, mangrove has to be in a place that should have an ocean. So I'll just do worms, which gave me 3 plant production, which is very nice. Yay, they passed. Beep, beep, lee. Oh, I forgot I could have used Martian rails to get money. So we'll use Martian rails. And I'm still not going to have enough money, so we'll have a baby bird and a baby fish. Yes, please. a baby fish. Yum, yum, yum. And then look at our cards. I mean, the ocean might not be the worst thing in the world just to get out there. Because I'll get another $1 from that terraforming, which is pretty fun. Ooh, and then let me put out a new forest, which we will put right where we planned so well for. Dumb. This is in between two. I'm fairly certain there's nothing we can do with 6 money. We're whittling down these cards, though. That's something. All right. So this next turn is, I'm going to guess is going to be the last. If only 3 oceans need to be placed, we'll be fine. I mean, and by fine, like, that's doable. Let's see what cards we get. Good. Nothing good. So Protected Valley is an area reserved for ocean. I don't think I like these. This is for each space tag in play by another player, your money goes up by 1. And they have 1 space tag. Not worth it. So this, you spend 10 money to raise your heat production by 2. I don't care. I do not care. Having baby cows. Baby food for me to eat. Okay, so what do we want to be able to do this turn? We want to build a plantation. What's over here? Release of inert gases. Sure. Oh, I hate that we're not going to be able to do this. So we're not going to be able to do... The first thing we're going to do is we're going to sell some of these cards just so I don't have to look at them anymore. That we might do. I didn't mean to click on it. We won't do. We might do. We won't do. We won't do. We might do. We won't do. We will probably do. Okay, so we'll sell those. So now we have less to look at and think about. So these all together are going to cost way more money than we have. Let's see. That's 30, 43, 55, 78, minus 12, 66. 8 money. I could get 8 money. I could play all these cards. It means I wouldn't be building any oceans. I think I'm okay with it though. Okay. Let's make that money. We will sell a plant. Boy, they're really doing a good job building a lot of stuff on the surface of the planet. I will give them that. You could play that now. It doesn't matter. None of these are particularly like time sensitive. So we'll build this here on the off chance that maybe if we get the opportunity, we'll build another city here. Because then all of these would be worth multiple points. And then we will use this to add 2 to nitrite reducing bacteria, because we can boost that one more with those little bacterias. Bacteria is already plural, so with those little bacteria. Oh, that's their actions. Are they even using their predator? They haven't used their predator once. They should be using that predator on my birds and my fish. I don't know why they're not. We'll use this on nitrite reducing bacteria. And then we'll use nitrite reducing bacteria to raise our terraforming rating by 1. Yeah, they're still so far ahead of me there. That's going to be a lot of points to make up. That's a 15-point difference. And the victory points on cards, they have 10. Oh, I have 22. That already makes it up. Never mind. Never mind. Let's eat their tardigrade. And then we can, I think we should wait and see if any more cities pop up. Let's spend our 6 energy on that. Oh no! Then I can't make any money. Can I cancel that? I decided I didn't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I changed my mind. 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 Dang it. I don't know how to undo it. Fine. Oh. Oh. Well, we're going to have another turn then, because they didn't build any oceans. How much money did they end with? Doofus. Well, that's fine. We'll do the ones that'll get us stuff for next round. 37. This is 8:48. I'm 11 short. That means I can only do 2 of them. But which 2? Probably these 2. Oh, no, wait. That's right. I have all this titanium. Doofus. All right, we'll play that. And then we'll play that. And they should have ended it, because I'm going to be making some money this time. And let's make sure that there are no other actions I can take. Oh, good thing we checked. I didn't have a baby bird or a baby fish this round. There we go. And all right. I do believe I'm ready to pass. And I have no cards. That's incredible. I mean, I did sell a good amount of them, but that means that pretty much any cards I draw, I mean, I'm going to have money to spend because the robot refuses to end the game. When I get to go first. No oceans, so nothing's really interesting for me there. Arctic algae is whenever somebody places an ocean, you get 2 plants. That's not that interesting. None of these are very interesting to me. This is worth 2 points, so that's something. And gives me titanium production, which I don't think I'm interested in. I could just get the points from the aquifers, so I think I'm just gonna do that for my turn. Yeah. Because we'll just end it. We'll build 1 aquifer here. I have enough plants to build 2 forests. Hopefully, yeah, I'll be able to build a city. Right? 18. Yeah. Yeah. I should be able to. I don't know. We'll see. Make that tardigrade. Make my ants lunch ready. Yeah. My ants like to eat cute little things. Deedle-dee-doo. All right. So let's get to work on these. We're going to add 2 to the regolith eaters. Now I want you to imagine for a second that you're playing this game in person and someone has, oh no, I added it to regolith eaters. Oh no. Well, this is just gonna go on plants then, or on animals, ants, because that was dumb. And they're just taking like 20 minutes to do a turn, just like 20 minutes, and because of all their stupid actions. Yeah. So there's that threat when you're playing this game. And like most of the games, most of the digital ports, I refuse to play this with other, like with real people. Just because I don't want to have to wait for anyone. I don't want to have to, you know, any of that. But I will play against robots. Let's use this and sell a plant. And wonderful, they passed. The world is mine. We're going to build a city, so we're not going to use Martian rails just yet. Oh, dang it. I don't think we're going to be able to use Martian rails because I want to get those 2 points. Let's build a city right here. And that'll give me a pet. Everybody loves pets. And then we'll put a forest here. And you'll notice my terraforming rating isn't going up by placing these forests because the oxygen is already where it, like where the saturation it needs to be. Once it hits that max, you won't get points anymore for it. Okay, cool. So that was poor planning. Space-wise, I feel like it would have been better. I don't know. I feel like I could have done that better. It's fine. It's fine. Diddle-diddle-do. Let's get a bird. And a fish. That's part of why I would think that the AI would have wanted the game to end, because I'm making a lot of points off of just production on these cards every turn. I mean, easily 5 points on cards a turn, and that can be a big swingy beast. Ooh, what card did I get? Inventors Guild. Ugh. I'm gonna be able to place another thing after this. I'll probably just go there. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Raise my energy production, but there's not really any point. Oh, my ants should eat. Eat! Oh, it doesn't matter. They're at an odd number. Okay, so when I pass, that'll be the end of the game. Because we've reached all of the criteria. So we produce one more time. And then we have one more round of plant conversion. So any plants that you can make into a forest, make into a forest. So I'm going to put one. I mean, it doesn't matter where I put it. I'm only going to be able to get maximum 1 point from it. So I'll just put it there. And then I will say that I'm done. I do want to end my plant conversion phase. Thank you for asking. All right. So then we do scoring. So those are points from rewards, points from terraforming, points from milestones. So you can see that the robot's beating me. Point from greenery, I don't like, but I'm catching up. City points, I'm catching up. Victory points, I blow them away. So that's the total. So it should break it down. Yes, green wins. Diddle-dee-doo. Here we go. So terraforming rating, just to kind of reiterate where the points are coming from as a conclusion, terraforming rating are the points that we got throughout the game that also counted as income. Incredibly useful. Awards, which were the ones that are funded and aren't resolved until the end, so it could switch. And you'll recall that the robot funded all 3 of the awards, but I ended up winning 2 of them. Probably, if I had to guess, landowner or whatever it was, and banker. I think I took banker from him. Milestones, I only paid for 1. And he had paid for 2, so those ended up being a wash anyway, except for the fact that he ended up paying that 8 plus 14 plus 20, 42 space money for that. Greenery, we had the same amount of greenery. Interesting. We had 8 greenery each. I had more cities connected to the greenery, and I also sucked points up from his greenery over here. Victory points on cards, I clearly had more, and that is going to be what made the difference between our scores. Let's see if there is a way. There isn't a way. So as you can see here in tiny letters, winner. It's like tiny, but also in all caps, so it's like a whispered shout. So that's Terraforming Mars in the app. Whenever you start it, I wonder if we can see. I want to see all the corporations, but I don't know. I don't know if I can. Bonk, 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 bonk. Options, maybe. Rules. Cards. Nope. Okay. But yeah, that's basically it. I think it's a solid port. I think my biggest complaint regarding it would be that the layout doesn't make sense for a game that's that's basically a card, like a tableau building game, and you can't. The default screen isn't your cards, like it's not your tableau, which seems counterintuitive to me. Like I don't need to stare at the Mars map the whole game. Most of the game you can see is done through the cards off to the side from the map. So I think I would have liked if the game had taken that into account. But I mean, I've talked a lot about my opinions on the digitization and how games end up getting digitalized, and a lot of them retain a very literal board game feel to them. And I felt like this one had some potential to be a little bit different, but still ended up retaining a lot of that, to, I think, kind of the detriment of the digital port. That being said, it is pretty fun, and it is pretty fun to be able to play it without needing other people around. But yeah, that's Terraforming Mars. I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day.